Just overall, I mean, I imagine you're pretty thrilled with that, but how are you feeling after the victory tonight?
Awesome, awesome. I dream about this. I visualize in my head, and now it's happening. Now it's here. So I'm happy. I feel blessed. I got the best team in the world. And what's next?
Yeah. We didn't get to see a whole lot of it, but I mean, another tall, lanky opponent like you, did the frame provide any challenges for you from a normal night?
Uh, it was a hard fight. Like he came out hard, hot. He hits hard with his punches. He's fast with his punches. We always knew that, but we knew if we took him to the ground, we were going to submit him.
Yeah. What was it about that? I mean, I heard you were making predictions ahead of time, saying I'm just visualizing it's going to be a submission. So what was it?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'm kind of getting scared. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got superpowers. I can see the future or something. But I dream about the. I dream about this like a month ago, and I don't know. I'm kind of getting scared.
Was it the triangle that you saw?
Not really, but it was a submission. It was like we got like a exchange, and then we went to the floor, and then I got caught, and then I got him on a submission, and I submit him, and then I wake up and I say, oh, I guess that's how I'm gonna win.
Did you get a chance to speak to him afterwards? He actually, I think he's made the decision to retire. Did you talk to him at all, and does that shock you?
Yeah. I told him don't do that. I tell him don't do that. Come on, if you need help, if you need something, I'm here. If you need to come back to come to Chicago and train some, just to love it again. I told him he could stay in my house, no problem. I'm open to help him. Our team is open to help him, I just told him to go back home, just thinking about it, but please don't do it. He just made me, he pushed me to my best and made me so better, and he still got a lot more to give to this sport.
Justin, you said it, most exciting guy in the game. I mean, another incredible fight tonight. How do you feel about your performance after the win?
I feel great. I can't wait to watch it. I don't get to retain much information in there. I just remember my coach telling me to stop kicking in the first round and that I need to win the second and third round. Yeah, that's about all I remember.
What did you think about? I mean, I know no recall, but the opening round obviously didn't go your way. A little bit.
Yeah.
What did you think about that? Were you surprised?
I was a little nervous. Yeah, he took a very different approach than the first fight, and if I don't move forward when he's fighting like that, then I'm gonna have issues. He's so fast. But yeah, I think my coach telling me that I had to win second and third round. I knew I needed to move forward. I think all the champions move forward, and I think that's a huge part of the sport.
Yeah, well, you certainly did that. Were you surprised? I mean, given that he stepped in on short notice, flew halfway around the world, that he was able to push it until the end? Were you surprised he was there at the end?
Yeah, I was surprised after I landed that head kick and he stood there. He really ruined my highlight, but he is an absolute dog. I can't believe the uppercut dropped him and the kick didn't, but it's a crazy game.
A tactical battle, we'll say, in the main event.
Yeah.
Crowned a new champion tonight, though. I guess, can you give us your initial thoughts on the main event tonight?
Yeah. It was, not what I expected. I expected a lot more shooting, expected a lot more exchanges. Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to see Alex back here or not tonight, but we haven't seen him yet. Have you talked to him? Do you know if there was anything wrong with him?
Talk to who?
To Alex Bejeda tonight?
No, I haven't seen him yet. He's coming? Yeah? Is he coming here? Huh? Maybe? Potentially.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound good. Potentially sounds bad.
Clearly, we don't matchmake on fight night, but a fight that close with a champion as great as Bejeda has been, do you lean towards immediate rematch?
Probably.
Co-main event, Justin Gaethje did Justin Gaethje things. Mm-hmm. Just give us your thoughts on him. And
great fight, yeah. I mean, they won $50,000 for fight of the night. They stole it away from the first two kids of the night. They were looking like they were going to win it. Yeah.
He was back here and said, look, I don't even know what makes sense, but he's like, I do want to fight for the title again at some point, before he's done. Do you feel like at this point in his career, he's still on a potential championship trajectory?
I mean, what's he ranked right now? 4th or something, right?
3rd.
Yeah, 3rd. There you go. He's still the number 3 ranked guy in the world. So the odds of him getting a title shot are pretty good.
Yeah. I haven't seen this. I saw a lot of people complaining on X Twitter tonight. They couldn't buy the pay-per-view. Did that make it to you? Do you know?
Yeah, yeah, it made it to me. Yeah, they were having problems buying it on ESPN Plus. I don't know what happened with their platform tonight, but yeah, there were a lot of pissed off people.
Couple outside of tonight. Obviously, you're making big news in boxing. The announcement was finally made. What can you tell us? I'm just curious, like, what you see your ultimate position as, right? Like, the UFC right now is the dominant brand in mixed martial arts. Do you see being able to be the dominant brand in boxing, or is it more like we're a player in boxing along with the other entities out there?
It's a good question. I would say yes, that Sheikh Turkey and Saudi are the dominant players in boxing right now. And basically, I'm going to run and manage the business for them. This is not an easy business to be in. I mean, you guys have seen over the many years that I've been doing this, a lot of people have tried to get into this sport and into the fight business. The fight business is looks like a very fun business to be in until you actually start spending some money and getting in here and doing it. And I think that Sheikh Turkey and his crew found out quick that it's a lot tougher than it seems, and came to me and wanted to work out a deal where we run the business.
And so I'm sure you're still kind of processing it a little bit, but what are the feelings right now that you're a UFC champion?
Поздравляю тебя, наверняка ты все еще обдумываешь, каково это быть чемпионом, но в принципе, какие эмоции, что чувствуешь сейчас?
Чувствую себя хорошо, спасибо. Это очень радостно обрадовать своих близких, в первую очередь своих тренеров, родных и близких, которые очень сильно переживали.
Thank you very much. I feel great. I mean, it's a lot of joy, to feel this, and I'm really happy that I was able to bring this joy and bring this happiness to, first of all, my team, of course, and then, of course, my family, the close people, everybody who rooted for me and was worried about this fight.
Nice. Very tense, kind of tactical battle for the entire 5 rounds. How did the fight play out versus the way you envisioned it happening?
Очень технический бой туда-сюда. Насчет того, как ты думал, он пройдет, и так, как он по-настоящему прошел, одинаково или чем-то отличалось?
Конечно, отличалось. Мы все знаем, что Перейра идет постоянно вперед. Он ищет финиш, нокаутирует своих соперников. Вы в этом бою увидели, как он бегал от меня и не давал работать ни мне, ни сам работал. Как-то так.
Yeah, it was very different from what we envisioned because, as you know, usually Pereira hunts for the finish. He moves forward. He tries to hunt down his opponents for the finish. Here, it was very different. As you could see, he was running away from me. He wasn't letting me work, and he himself wasn't really working much. So you saw the way it played out.
Yeah. Kind of some tight rounds to score as well. All 3 judges had you winning 2, 3, and 4. At the end of 5 rounds, how confident did you feel that you had won the fight?
Судьям, наверное, сложно было судить эти раунды. Также все судьи отдали тебе 2-й, 3-й, 4-й раунд. К 5-му раунду, насколько ты был уверен, что бой твой?
Я знал, я делал все, чтобы выиграть этот бой. Я шел вперед, хотел, чтобы он пошел вперед. Мы знаем, что он бегал 20 минут. Я просто слышал после боя, он как-то говорил, за что мне дали победу. Мне самому стало интересно, кому же должны были победу дать, если человек убегает 20 минут. Если я его прижал 5 минут, то он 20 минут бегал. Если он хочет биться, также не так, как в этот раз. Если он готов идти вперед и биться нормально, то я открыт к реваншу, так что нет у нас проблем.
Yeah, I was confident. I kept on moving forward. I kept pressuring him, and he kept on running away from me. For 20 minutes, this guy was running away from me. And then I heard at the end of the fight, he was saying that, he wasn't sure why the victory was given to me. Who's supposed to be given the victory? I've been pressuring him the entire time. He was running for 20 minutes, and then he's wondering who's supposed to get the victory. Listen, I'm happy for a rematch if he wants a rematch, but then maybe in the rematch, he could fight for real, not just run away the entire time.